talk about illegal formation by the defense when the offense is in a scrimmage kick formation. Okay, so we're holding the snap. Umpire, I think, is doing a great job. Seems like, based on his body language, a little bit of preventive officiating. We're looking over here. And check out this initial formation. I just love to share ideas in the forum from umpires and different officials about how we're going to work this consistently across the country at all levels. So here the initial formation seems like, man, we're close, but we're okay. We're right up shoulder to shoulder, but not as much of an overlap. Obviously, judgment call by the umpire. Maybe this would be a talk to, but hopefully this would be not called. But watch what the defense does. We shift. It's a non-abrupt shift by this nose guard or whatever, one gap to the other. Unfortunately, when we end up on the shift, now we really are overlapping shoulder to shoulder. So it's a new rule, 2020. Scrimmage kick formation by the offense can't be lined up within the frame of the snapper within 1 yard relative to the defense. So the umpire is focused here. And I just think we just don't have a choice, especially after they shift. I mean, maybe we were preventive before the snap, but now we're going to call this. The field goal is good, right? The field goal is good. So just talk about penalty enforcement. It's 4th and 8. What can the offense do? They can take the 5 yards from the previous spot and replay 4th down. And then obviously in that case, the points would come off the board. If they want to take the points, they're going to have to decline the penalty and will kick off from the 35-yard line. I think from an announcement perspective, referees, it would be good if we're going to say illegal formation by the defense, then it would be good to include a little more description in that announcement. Whatever number this guy is. Now, let's just say number 99 was lined up within the frame of the snapper, something like that to describe. You guys will come up with something. But so best practices, let's talk about it. Let's share ideas in the forum. What are we doing prior to the snap? What are we doing as the snap is imminent? If we unfortunately have to call this, how are we reporting it? How are we announcing it? And then how are we talking to the coaches about this new rule? Are we talking to special teams coaches before the game? How are we talking to head coaches when we're warning? And unfortunately, maybe like this when it happens. Thought this was a good call. Feel like we did a lot of good preventive officiating before the snap, but then they shift into this illegal position and we just don't have a choice. So looking forward to sharing ideas in the forum.